Welcome back to Pine Tree State Restoration and the Marathon Products Super Shot 22 rifle. Oh my lord, this was a challenge. So when I got the gun, there was no finish on the stock. I put a couple coats of tongue oil on it. Polished the trigger guard, put some brass screws in there. Re-blued the barrel. Lightened up the trigger pull. Oh my god, it was like 15 pounds. Basically put a different spring in there with a different spring rate because my god, that was just insane, the amount of trigger pull I had. Found the original sight, one like it I should say. It actually came off a BB gun because it's screwed on the barrel, not dovetailed. And then I found a tall 450 sight and I made it into a shark fin. It was square on the end, but I made it into a shark fin so it looked a little cooler. So I got that all done. And then inside the bolt, I had to make all these parts. I had to make this cocking piece, and I had to make the firing pin up here. Here you can see the firing pin I made, right there. And the cocking piece, had to find the spring. Now this brass cap on the end is just temporary. I need to build the cap that's made out of steel that rotates on here because that's the safety. Okay, so I just got a 1-inch piece of steel from my good buddy Darren. He owns a machine shop in China Village, Maine. And he got me a piece of steel, a 1-inch piece of steel. So I'm going to be turning that on the lathe tomorrow, making the final piece for this. But I got it all back together and I went to sight it in. And this thing was shooting about a foot to the left. I go, wow, what's going on with this? So I put a scope on it. I had this really nice older Tasco silver ring scope, 3x9x40. And I thought, you know what? I'll throw that on there and see if that does the same thing. Sure enough, she's shooting about a foot to the left. And I go, what is going on here? Well, I got to looking at the barrel crown and it was a little messed up. So I touched that up a bit. Didn't make any difference. I go, something strange going on with this gun. I don't understand. I got a little closer inspection and I looked at the stock. And if you look, they drilled the stock channel off center. So when you put the barrel in the gun, the barrel hits on the right and pushes the barrel to the left. And that's why I'm shooting to the left. So now I got to rechannel this. I'm going to have to go in here, take some of this out because the barrel is hitting it. And when you tighten the screw up, the takedown screw, it actually pushes the barrel to the left in the stock. And that's why she's shooting about a foot to the left. So we're going to fix that. And then we're going to, we got to make the last piece for the bolt here. I mean, I bought this gun for $10. And I mean, I've spent hours on it. And it's going to be a nice gun when it's done. It's not worth that much. It is rare. They only made it for a year and a half. But just because it's rare doesn't mean it's worth anything. And it's probably not worth that much. But I will get it done right. And I will get it shooting right. And it'll be worth, $200 or $300. It's a good shooting 22 that's got all the problems worked out. Been all rebuilt. Trigger's been lightened up. Been re-blued. It'll have the new cocking, if not cocking piece, but safety on the end. I'll show you that when it's done. And it'll be a nice shooting gun. And this gun, you just can't find this gun. There's nowhere to be found. Nowhere. These guns, maybe they were lemons. Maybe they didn't make very many. I don't know. But they went out of business quickly and they're just gone. So I do things like this sometimes. I spend way more time on something than I should, but I just can't stand the fact that this gun don't work and it never worked. And the fact that it's in pieces and it's not a working gun. I want to bring this back so someone can enjoy it. But there it is, the Marathon Products Incorporated, Connecticut, imported from Spain, 1985, 1987, super shot rifle. and all the issues we had to go through to make this thing work. Thanks for watching Pine Tree State Restorations, and if you can, give me a like and a subscribe, because I tell you what, it's all about you guys. I like doing this stuff. If you got any questions, give me a holler. We'll see you soon.